Hi, I'm Mike Aho. I'm the District Administrator for Fair Oaks Recreation and Parks, and I'm here on site of the Measure J project, Village Plaza Park renovation. It's an interesting project, lots of exciting things going on, and I'm really excited that you're interested in what we've done so far on this complicated project, but a project that really is going to bring value to our community for generations to come. We'll talk some more about that, but I want to show you where I'm at right now. I'm here in the area around the bandshell. And the bandshell is where we held concerts in the park. Concerts in the park are coming back. And we're excited to have them back. Not this summer, sorry, but it's going to be the following summer. And when those concerts come back, we're going to give you, the community, a brand new facility, a facility that you can be proud of for this generation and the next generation. A facility that really shines what Fair Oaks has and what Fair Oaks is, and what Fair Oaks will be. So it's an exciting time, and I'm really happy to be able to share this time with you right now. Behind me is the bandshell. The bandshell is getting some renovations. You can see it's kind of dug up right now, if you can see that. And that's so we can put a walkway or a loading area in between that. But it's staying here. And you'll out here in this entire area where all this dirt is now, it will actually be a grass area, a grass seating area. So it allows you to come out here and sit on a blanket, enjoy the summer evenings, and have that concert like we've known and had in the past. In front of me out here by Park Avenue is seating walls. And these seating walls are a place where people can come into the park, they see the concert happening, they didn't know about it, they're going to be able to come in and enjoy our music, our community, and hopefully just fall in love with this area like we all have. We have a new entrance right by the seat walls. There's stairs, they're going up to the corner. So if you were going over to, let's just say, the Sunflower Drive-In and coming into the park with your lunch, or maybe you got some food and you're coming over to our concerts, you can sit on that seat wall even though you weren't expecting to be there for that. But it's something that gives you that freedom to do that. I'm standing here on one of the elements, what we think are one of the important elements for this park. This right behind me here, you can see that there's a large slope and it goes uphill. And that uphill slope creates some conflicts for our site. The conflicts being for ADA, or Americans with Disability Act, access. And to be able to have someone with mobility issues access every element of our park was one of the things that we wanted to do. But to do that, we have to deal with the site conditions. And those site conditions are primarily elevation here. This changes in elevations in short periods of space. So what we have to do is create the slopes that are appropriate for people with disabilities. Behind me also is our new bathrooms that we have in. Those bathrooms, again, are all accessible. The playground is just over here behind me also. It's going to be an exciting playground. It'll have ropes, it'll have climbing towers, it'll have bridges, it'll have the traditional swing set, it'll have those types of things as well. But again, it's accessible. And right behind the playground pad here that's by me, you'll see the slide hill, or the hill, where you can see a concrete slide coming down the hill. That concrete slide is a one-piece unit, custom made for our park, and it accentuates the ability to utilize terrain in a playground. So the terrain will become part of the playground itself. And so utilizing it that way creates this adventure in play, the creativity in play, and not a standard playground, just something that creates excitement. So this playground's coming in this summer. We've got the equipment here, but we'll be putting it in later. It is what I believe will be one of the best playgrounds we have in Fair Oaks. I'm at the top of the hill I talked about earlier. This hill is the top of the slide hill, as well as right behind me is the Arts and Crafts building. The Arts and Crafts building is going to play a key part of our project here. What's that going to be used for? It's going to be used for classes and activities. Maybe a preschool art birthday party. Because we have a great playground right here, we can have a party with some art theme. Kids can be playing on the playground, and parents, guardians can be sitting up here on this area in benches and chairs, kind of keeping an eye on the kids and really enjoying the top view of the park, which I look out here in front of me. Right now it's a construction site, but it's going to be a beautiful park with a beautiful playground right in front of me. And That's what you're going to be sitting up here enjoying, watching as the kids play, as the kids have a birthday party, whatever it may be. I'm standing here in what's called the Plaza stage on top of it. It's the stage that overlooks the entire village. And that stage is kind of the front yard for the village. That's how we want to treat it as we get closer to opening and when we open this project up. This stage can have small, intimate concerts, poetry reading. It can also have our Christmas tree. So when we do Christmas in the village, behind me would be that Christmas tree with the village out here. The plaza, which is right in front of the stage, has seating, has market lighting, and right now the pavers are in here in the plaza, and these pavers are permeable pavers. That means the water goes through those pavers. And so we're able to retain our stormwater on site, which is something we have to do and something we hadn't done in the past because of the way the park was designed. This is professionally designed. So that permeable pavement and retaining that stormwater is a big thing for water quality and for the site conditions that we have, and just to make the site very usable, even in those wet months. As I mentioned, I'm on the stage area here, and this is one stage. We actually will have 5 stages in this, performance stages on this site. This one here, the one you saw earlier at the band shell, ones you'll see inside the amphitheater building where the black box theater is, the amphitheater, and the community clubhouse stage. You'll be seeing all of those too. But those stages allow us to use 4 of them at the same time. So we can have a multitude of events going on at different levels, whether it be seating 300 people or whether it be seating 60 people. This area here that I'm on right now is the most intimate and smallest stage area we have, but it is also the most visible. And so we're excited to bring this to the public. Around this plaza area and around the entire park is our site lighting. And you can see some off to my left and some off to my right here. You can see the site lighting. It's LED, it is motion activated, so it really is something that will save energy yet provide security and that ambiance that we want in a public park, specifically in the heart of the village. I'm standing on the amphitheater stage. This stage has so many opportunities for use. It's exciting to be able to see it come into existence. And it's going to have an amazing attribute for our community. Inside here will be our new sound and lighting and audio. All of those things are brand new, and we're bringing them to this area so it has that, again, that longevity and that production quality and the ease of use and all those things that are now part of a modern theater. And the stage will have theatrical performances, music performances, comedy maybe a wedding or two, maybe a graduation. Who knows? It's going to have a variety of different things, and that's what we expect to have on this stage. Right here on this stage, these big doors will open up, and when these doors open up, it'll look out over the seating in the amphitheater. In the winter months, the colder months, and maybe even the hotter months, we close those doors up. And when we close them up, where I'm standing right now becomes part of the black box theater. It's about a 200-seat facility here inside for theater when the weather is not accommodating for an amphitheater or for smaller activities and events potentially. So this space has that versatility, and that's what we are after with this space, the versatility. The doors open, the doors close. It allows inside, outside space. It also is giving us the opportunity to showcase local talent, regional talent, all those other things that we have. And it's exciting to see it come into creation, and I'm looking forward to being able to share this with the public. I'm standing here inside the community rooms of the amphitheater building, or Fair Oaks Performing Arts Center. And these community rooms have a lot of versatility to them. I am standing actually in the very smallest of them. They can be 3 rooms, 2 rooms, or one room. We have movable dividers in here. So it has a lot of flexibility for meetings, for activities, for classes, and most importantly, when we do theatrical performances on the stage, whether it be in the black box or whether it be on the amphitheater stage, this is the place where the actors and actresses can come, do their costume changes, relax between their time on the stage, and just regroup. We'll have a communication system here in this facility where we can talk to them while they're in here. They can talk back to the stage manager or to the front of the house, things like that. So it really creates this full service. And the community clubhouse has been a landmark for the Fair Oaks area. And we wanted to keep that as a landmark for multiple generations. So we have put a lot of time and money and effort into keeping the integrity of this facility while still modernizing it and allowing it again to be used for people of all abilities. Off to my right over here is our ADA accessible ramp. That ramp brings you in from the parking area, the ADA parking area, up to the entrance of the clubhouse. We're also now kind of showcasing some of the finishes of our project. You can see the railing here right in front of me. This railing has some decorative stuff on it. It's starting to match up with a lot of the other railings around the park, and it will all tie together when we get this done. And the columns along the railings here, they have the capping on them, and they also have the tile right where my foot is here at the bottom of the railing. So that tile, again, brings in that same look as the amphitheater. The clubhouse has the same look. The Arts and Crafts building has the same look. So we're feeling like a unified park, a park, again, that will become a landmark for Fair Oaks. I'm here inside the community clubhouse. The community clubhouse has been the social gathering place for Fair Oaks for decades. It's going to continue to be that. We're not doing a lot of physical changes to the layout of the room. It's retaining its character and size and layout, but what it is getting, and this is really important, it's getting the upgrades to the heating and cooling system, the electrical system, the fire suppression system, the alarm system, all of those things that are internally structured for the facility. Again, bringing it up for the next multiple generations. So when you do an event in here, it'll have those things that you expect and that you want and that make your event, your experience here in this landmark facility, something to be memorable, something that you'll cherish. And we hope that people will really appreciate that as we continue to go forward. As I mentioned, we're really not changing the facility. It's going to stay in its same shape and for its same usage. It's just going to have that modern update. We'll continue to have the kitchen for service areas. We'll have the commercial kitchen area with all the things that you need to do events. We also will have ADA bathrooms here, modern and new. And then we'll have the entranceway. And the entranceway will be a little more grand. It'll say, "Welcome to something that's important." And that's what we want Fair Oaks to understand, how important these facilities are to the community. We're trying to protect that and bring it to the community for the next generations and for all the users that have loved and cherished this park. Thank you for spending this time with me. I look forward to the opening. I look forward to another update. And again, thank you for supporting Fair Oaks Recreation Parks, this project, and our community.